Hi everybody, this is Ira from JDA Film.
And I'm Joe from Ghost Productions.
We're here to talk today for just a few minutes about an incident that occurred within the past few days with the Supreme Court. Apparently, during the period of 2003 in the school year, a girl named Amy, I believe her name was, was accused by a schoolmate of giving her ibuprofen during the school day. Accused.
Not proven.
Not proven. The school administration pulled her to the office and questioned whether or not she had given her the ibuprofen. When she responded no, the administration then proceeded to do a search of her possessions. When they did not find any ibuprofen within her possessions, they then proceeded to command that she do a strip search.
Now, this young lady
She was 13
was
years old.
13 years old, in 8th grade, and an honor student. Had never once had any disciplinary problems.
Exactly.
Never once.
Exactly.
Yet she was subjected to a search that we generally reserve for our most hardened criminals.
Exactly.
I've never been strip searched. Have you?
No, I have actually never been subjected to a strip search, but actually your father, who is a policeman, would know quite a bit about dealing with strip searches and the legalities regarding it.
Yes, he would.
And he himself has stated that in this case, it is absolutely incorrect what the school administration did.
They had no probable cause.
Hold on. Not only did they not have any probable cause, but it was not even a police officer who did the strip search.
It was the
school
assistant
administrators who did the strip search.
Now, I will admit that both the assistant principal and the nurse in this particular case were female.
Yes, there was no male involved in the actual strip search. It was a male, however, who did command the strip search.
Yes, it was.
But we want to make it clear that there was no male pedophilic nature involved in this situation. They didn't just strip her just because. However, that's not the problem.
That's not the issue that we have.
And to begin with, just because it was a female who did the strip search, I will not automatically preclude that person of being safe from being accused of being or nefariously intentioned towards
this young lady.
According to the court documents of the Supreme Court, the testimony that she gave said that she was looking down the entire time so that the administrators would not see that she was crying because she was so huge. It is our issue with this is essentially,
have the schools taken their role of in loco parente too far?
There was a large forum thread on a website that I visit frequently that had a discussion regarding this case going on. And one of the members of this forum said that the girl got exactly what she deserved, that she knowingly took drugs to school that were illegal, and that her parents signed paperwork saying that they gave the permission to the administration to do any kind of searches that are necessary to ensure the safety of the students. In fact, the girl did not have any illegal drugs on her.
She had no drugs at all.
Ibuprofen is not illegal. It is an over-the-counter prescription.
And she had absolutely no drugs whatsoever.
She was not found in possession of them. There was none on her, and in fact, they did not have any suspicion that she had anything on her, except that a student who was a fellow student of hers was busted with
ibuprofen and said that she got it from this other girl. One of the justices of the Supreme Court, Antonin Scalia, who I've not always agreed with, said, and I quote, "This is ludicrous. If we start with strip searches now, where does it end?"
Exactly. And when do we draw the line? I mean, let me put it to you this way. This is the thing that comes immediately into my mind, is that in the news big time recently is this whole thing as far as sexting is concerned. And this is teenage girls or teenage boys who are sending pictures of their genitals to their boyfriends or girlfriends, and it's called sexting. They send it in a text message, and it's this picture of their... But my point is that recently this became big news because there was a girl who got busted doing this. She posted it on her MySpace page. And so then she was actually arrested. She was arrested for
distribution of child pornography
and also
lewd and lascivious
conduct. Lewd and lascivious conduct, if I remember correctly. Those were the two charges that they mainly used against her. There was this whole huge row that was brought up because of this whole sexting case. And when my first thought when I saw this thing going on is that, you know, with this whole Supreme Court case that we're discussing, is that if this girl was able to be in trouble for exposing herself on a website, then how is it possible that these administrators of these schools can possibly do a strip search legally under any circumstances and not be accused of doing sexual abuse against that child?
Because according to the Supreme Court, these administrators have been given expanded Fourth Amendment search rights because of things like Columbine. That right there. People have been talking over the last couple of weeks about the legacy of Columbine.
Yeah,
right there is your legacy. Right there is your legacy of Columbine.
Exactly. Just so that you know, both of us have differing viewpoints as far as politics is concerned, but both of us are in agreement on this particular case. There is absolutely no sane reason for this kind of thing to be going on in the school systems. To begin with, the first thing that those administrators should have done before they even were able to search her possessions or question her was to call her parents and have them come in. And until they came in, they stay silent and not ask one question.
Or get anywhere near.
Start going on, a police officer needs to be called and put into place because they are the law enforcement officers. The school administration is a school administrator. I have to, for once, really agree with all of those on the Supreme Court. And their reaction was this. This was a ludicrous act by the school. It was completely unconstitutional and violated within every way.
It was an unreasonable
child's
search.
rights. I wanted to bring this out to you guys. I wanted to make sure that you guys knew about this case going on. I wanted to make sure that you saw a side of the debate that you may not hear otherwise.
But most of what you're going to be hearing is, oh, the poor school system. Mm-hmm. The poor school system is doing this. The school
system has every right to do it.
We want you to think about two things. One, was it right? And two, what do you think about it? We want to know. We want to know what you folks think. So, bottom of the screen.
Rate it.
Comment it.
Rate it big time. Comment it big time.
Favorite.
Give us a lot of
shares. Share this video. This is one that everybody needs to see. Stand up for the rights of your kids and stand up for the rights of everybody you know.
Exactly, especially your children, because they don't have the ability to fight for their rights. You have to fight it for them. So on behalf of JDA Film
and Ghost Night Productions,
I'm Ira.
I'm Joe.
Thanks for watching.
But then again, so will I.
So anyways,